All right, so I hear a lot of confusion when it comes to the Second Amendment. So I'm going to try to explain it by telling you a story you've already heard, okay? So a long, long time ago, there were people native to this land. And those people were arguably some of the best hunters this planet has ever seen. They hunted buffalo, elk, deer, coyotes, fox, rabbits, squirrels, you name it, they hunted it. Now, some people on the other side of the ocean decided to get in their ships and head over with their military-style weapons. Now, even though the natives were excellent hunters, even though they knew the land and seemed to have all the advantages, they were no match to these military-style weapons, and they lost everything. They lost their land, they lost their freedom, they lost their lives, they lost their families. They were truly helpless against these military-style weapons. So, time goes on, and the natives and the people on the ships decided to give thanks and coexist. Well, the people on the other side of the ocean didn't seem to like that very much. So they get in their ships, they head over with their military-style weapons, only this time they're met with military-style weapons. And two equal forces went to war, but we had something that they didn't, and that was freedom. And average people like you and I defeated the largest army in the world, declaring our independence, guaranteeing our freedom from the rest of the world. Now, there's plenty more examples, but I want to fast forward to another one of my favorites, which is a man with an amazing beard and top hat decided it doesn't matter what you believe in, it doesn't matter what you look like, we were all created equal, therefore we should all be treated equal. Well, the South didn't like that so much. So the South picked up their military-style weapons and headed north, where they were met with military-style weapons, and two truly equal forces went to war. But the North had something the South didn't, and that was freedom. And the North defeated the South, abolishing slavery forever. You will never legally own a slave on this soil as long as there's soil to stand on. You see, what our ancestors knew to be fact was that if you had two equal forces and only one of them was free, they are no longer equal. And that is why the Second Amendment shall not be infringed. It's to guarantee that no matter what happens in this crazy world, that the forces are always equal. You see, while the forces are equal, freedom will reign. Freedom will always persevere. And so you see, the only people that should be worried about the Second Amendment and firearms are those standing on the wrong side of freedom. You see, while the rest of the world fears evil, here in the United States of America, evil fears us.